All right, everybody, here we are. I think this is going to be our final one for the day. HBBac, Han, and Caiman here against MrCheezle and zeroSum. So super for us today. We've been going up against a lot of Protoss, which I guess really isn't that great because we don't get better at it, but it makes us feel really good about ourselves. So
yes,
in the bottom right of the right corner, we have the red Protoss MrCheezle. To his left, we have the blue Protoss zeroSum. In the upper left, we have the light blue Zerg, HBBac's esteemed Han. And to his right, we have the Master Zerg of the HBBac clan, Caiman. Myself. I had a third, but it wasn't really going to work out for me. So, we're going out, doing our scouting thing. There we go. Now, on maps like this, what I like to do, again, I love coming from behind, like that. Hitting this, taking that wall down, and then it gives you free access to everything. On the flip side, when it gets done to me, I get grouchy. So, I took the liberty of spotting.
You're grouchy even when it doesn't get done to you and you lose.
Well, but that's one of those.
By the way, everyone, he's a really sore loser.
I'm not a sore loser. I just don't like doing it. I'm not sore. Like, I don't feel bad at. Like, I'm not angry at them. This is where I want to come in. I'm not mad at them. I'm mad at you.
He's very angry.
Yeah, at you, not at them. That would be a sore loser. I'm a bad teammate. So zeroSum playing it
as long as you admit it, because I know I'm a good teammate.
I mean, you might be. Never mind. We're gonna split hairs over this later. zeroSum playing it close to the chest. MrCheezle playing a little farther out. And I actually expanded before I pooled in this game.
We both did.
We both did. Oh, we did. And it was kind of it was a gamble.
YOLO.
Definitely. You really did just say that? Sure.
I really did just say that.
So my overlord.
You're just jealous because you're not as awesome as me, because you can't say it and sound cool.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. You're right. He's crazy. So MrCheezle, build order-wise, pretty standard.
Crazy.
Are we gonna do this again? Is this gonna be like a Bill thing? Hey, the snow, so they can't see my breath. We'll whisper to each other, sweet nothings.
I'd like a double bacon cheeseburger, medium fry, medium drink. Frosty.
You're not at McDonald's. I'm sorry. So our expansions go down. Now, if we'd been scouting properly again, what do you know? 4 gateways
for suckers.
What? Scouting's for suckers? Yeah, that's how it worked. It worked out real well for us.
Real men don't need the scout.
Yeah, anybody that's looking at this and actually wants to play the game, don't listen to him. He's on cocaine or something. So we've divided and conquered again. We're doing Han's going for his Roachwarn. I was going to do a Ling Muta. I don't even know if I got to Mutalist in this game. And what do you know? 4 gates over here too.
I did something bad. I started my Roachwarn before I got my queen out.
Yeah, that's shame on you. You're a bad person.
I know.
And an even worse horse. Oh, I yipped away from this. I swear I had 2 zealots, though. Maybe I killed one of them. I might have. Ling speed on the way. A little slow, but on the way. At least coming from me. You didn't get Ling speed, did you? Nope. Didn't need it.
Well, yeah, no. Lings are for pussies.
Well, thank you for giving me something to edit. God. When you're tired and hopped on cocaine, you're... I probably shouldn't say that. Everybody's going
I
to be
told
like,
you,
Han's a
it's
drug
not
addict.
cocaine.
That Han.
It's heroin.
It's... Oh, well, that makes it that much... God, I am going to have to, like, bleep out a whole bunch of this. Bleep.
Right between the toes.
Right. Well, I'm learning things all the time. So, bunches and bunches of gateways on one base. This is where we needed to recognize that we are somewhere between in trouble and OMG. Fortunately, though, yeah, I did just use OMG. Okay, you used YOLO, I used OMG. Fortunately for us,
LOL.
yeah,
Lol.
yes, we will speak in internet now, in the interwebs. So fortunately for us, we were almost qualified to deal with this. Especially
Yeah,
after
right.
our last game, we actually did pretty good. And again, like Stalkers, while they're a great unit, don't get me wrong, and I'm not a Protoss player, so I really can't like talk badly about Stalkers. When that's all you're doing,
They have to be used the right way.
yeah, you know,
Like
it's like
they can't just be used like solid. Like there needs to be some kind of support going with them, whether it's like Stalker Colossus or Stalker Void Rays or Stalker Tempest.
yeah, and I mean, ideally, I guess a whole cluster of all of that. So I'm coming back through there. Oops, that's wrong.
And they're marching forward.
Yes, they are, and we can't see any of it. So I finally have my littlelings that were just going out to scout, and they see all of that. I trip out a little bit. I won't lie. I wasn't exactly thrilled.
Like
but
normal.
What we ended up doing here was I said, you know what? I'm not coming back to defend. I'm just going to attack. Hopefully draw their army back. Did it work? Not so much. They came at us. We started dying. Oh, there's 0 zeros. They're all straight zeros, which was nice for us. With all my lings back here, they were committed. So with them being committed, now what I should have done is just gone out and taken out all these pylons. And then I would have stopped any form of reinforcement coming in. I've resigned this base, done for. And there's no coming back from that. Oh, my queen. But I've come over here to start killing. If they don't have any more minerals, eventually they're going to run out. So that was the plan, run them dry. They're coming after our base, and only half the zealots, stalkers, are attacking. Taking out the ling pool, the spawning pool, which, in retrospect, I would have built it somewhere not right up front to get its butt kicked, but I was winning. So I wasn't overly worried about it. And the other thing, I had this base over here, which is why it's not a great idea to base race with Zerg. They have a tendency, we have a tendency to spread buildings out, well, bases everywhere. Now with that, now I'm taking out reinforcements. Regardless of, well, he didn't really have any minerals or anything to begin with. But regardless now, I was out for blood. Han? I see I didn't. I built the spire, but I couldn't follow through with it. And Han was back defending. Now this is where the choice for them was come back and die or stay there and die. They chose to come back at this point, which is where we could, again, finally bring in, Han started building up an army again of more than, 4 lings, or 4 roaches. And I just kept going on their base. Just kept cranking. Now is where I come across with the idea of like, oh, hey, maybe I should just, like, I can kill all of the pylons, and then they can't do anything. But then he brought his force back. So it was alright for us. Took out both the bases, and that's what I was worried about, was taking out all the bases, and then they have pylons everywhere. Pylon with a little dude. And just pylons. And here was our steady march forward. So at this point, let the stalkers work on larva. He should have just attacked right here. He'd have put us in trouble. And this is why, for anybody watching, this is why you get lean speed. For situations just like this. I'd rebuilt my spawning pool.
It's pretty anticlimactic from here.
Yeah, I mean, it's, well, but it's one of those, again, a whole bunch of lings. Actually, I thought that this base was gone. Turns out it wasn't. Who'd have thought? Now, Hans defended successfully. Now it's time for me to finish up the attack. Taking out the bases and the rest of the buildings, rather.
Actually, I was so focused on our little corner, I didn't see that you even took out all of that.
And now here, you won this round, mothers who choose Jeff. While I do choose Jeff, I am not a mother. Not yet. I'm not at that
But he's
stage in my
working
life.
on it. If you want to donate money, it's more than appreciated.
Yeah, to my potential child's fund. All right, so that was that. Another 4-gate, which is useful up in the earlier leagues, which I guess we are. We're in Bronze League. We are not great together. But it ended up working out for us this time. So any last words there, Han?
Oh, no.
All right, sounds
Got
good.
nothing.
Later days from HBBac.